someone has to stay down and keep an eye on it, make sure that the boats don't cause massive swells and cause the grass to come out of the ground, I suppose, isn't it? Don't let that come out of the seabeds when you plant them.
Marcus wants the aquarium to move away from traditional displays. So he's brought in one of Britain's leading zoo and aquarium landscaping companies and challenged them to build a coral cave to house the new seahorse tank.
Create environments exactly how the client wants it. Been down coal mines.
He's making mockery out of something like that.
Been in Saudi Arabia taking cats inside of tombs where two guards are being guarded the tomb with AK-47s to make sure that I don't steal anything. If I can make something real for somebody, then that is the whole point of it.
It's quite expensive, it's quite a chunk of my budget, and I've taken a bit of a gamble as well because it's either going to look amazing or it's going to look a bit rubbish. It looks like a really messy, sweaty, horrible job.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed.
But look at what you're creating. But until we actually fill it with water and get the animals in and get the lights in there, we're not going to know how it's going to look.
Just stick it in, just basically just place it over the top and press it in.
Where would you put it in? Over that bucket there.
Go for it.
Get it in there.
And then just press it in as well as you can.
Alright.
So the more lumps and the more bumps in it, it's the more realistic it is.
It's beautiful. That's mine.
Fantastic.
It's better than I could hope for, really. And yeah, it starts to make us think, even at this stage, what if we did this with the entire aquarium? It'd be brilliant.
At the back of the aquarium, the seahorses have just arrived from a specialist breeder in Stockport.
That's like Christmas.
They're just a few months old.
They look like they're in very good nick. They look pretty happy.
That wouldn't be good if it weren't.
16 years since Marcus was last in charge of seahorses. He's keen to meet his new babies.
All looking alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's hoped that the new display will be popular with visitors, but for Marcus,
That's the sort of thing that would be good.
I'd love this to come off. It really would. I went for the aquarium, and let's be honest, I went for me as well.
2 weeks later, and the new seahorse display is almost complete. The only thing missing are the new residents. Lead biologist diver Will is in charge.
Pretty excited to get them on display.
That's
So
us.
people can see them.
Alright, first two to go in. It's a momentous occasion.
Da, 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 da.
And here we go.
Into your new home.
Hey, it's like they got in there, so it's those
Feeding trough straight away.
black and white fish. The ones that you like. What? Yeah. What are they called again? Those ones.
They've just been fed.
With the white spots on their fins.
They all came over and had a bit happy.
The tank was really good. It's a lovely movement in there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
For Marcus, this
Did make a mix with seahorses?
the aquarium's future.
Till now.
I'd love for people to walk in that area and have multiple tanks.
But what other breeds of fish can they go with?
Coral reef and feel as though they are one with the fish.
Excuse me. Who?
There are 5,000 animals in the aquarium, and the galleries are busy with excited visitors. But behind the scenes, there's a downbeat mood. Heidi, the turtle, is unwell, and staff are beginning to fear the worst. Heidi was caught in an abandoned fishing net in the Maldives and was injured so badly that a flipper had to be removed.
I was reminded I'm not.
Unable to stay in the rescue centre or survive in the wild, the National Marine Aquarium offered him a new home.
Yeah.
But a few weeks after arriving, the team noticed that Heidi was not diving as a turtle should.
All in all, he's not a very well chap.
Heidi was given medicine, supplements and vitamin D from an ultraviolet light before joining the main tank.
We knew there were going to be inherent risks with this journey, but there were risks we felt that we had to take.
But now, 7 months later, Marcus is becoming seriously concerned.
Heidi hasn't really responded in the way we'd hoped he would. Generally on the surface, Heidi is looking okay, but we're starting to notice that his behaviour isn't quite as we'd hoped, and he's a little bit subdued and maybe not moving around as much as we'd like him to. So we are concerned about what the next CT scan might show us.
Sue Thornton is one of Britain's leading wildlife vets. She's kept watch over Heidi since the turtle arrived in the country.
The CT scan, what are you looking for? Is it just more detailed images?
Absolute detailed images of the lesions within the shoulders.
Yeah.
We hope for the best. Obviously, when we knew Heidi had come in with injuries, old injuries, and we'd seen original X-rays, but until you can see the detail on a CT scan, you just don't. It appeared, even on our X-rays over here, it didn't look like it had got any worse.
There's more than meets the eye. That's called a toe-speed pain.
Arthritis. And to see what's really going on, Sue's ordered a new CT scan.
The original injury would have led to potential infection getting in there at that point. It was only when we managed to get him into the CT scanner that
He's got a
then able
toilet
really
box.
follow what had happened, and the sepsis and the septic arthritis had spread into multiple joints.
Although Sue has to study the CT scan in detail, back in the aquarium, everyone knows that the outlook is not good for an animal that many have taken to their hearts.
It'll take a lot of trouble to get there.
We've had to tell everyone what's going on, so there's been a lot of support. People are very upset about Heidi, but yeah, that you can tell the aquarium stage it's low. I feel absolutely emotionally drained. There's like a weight on my chest, and yeah, see how it goes.
The jellyfish always stop people in their tracks.
Hey, look, Mum, there's a ginger squid.
They're some of the most delicate creatures in the aquarium.
Not a ginger lion.
And some of the hardest
It's a jellyfish.
to care for, especially at the very start of their lives.
We have a whole laboratory just for breeding and cultivating the jellyfish.
That person clearly didn't know about big cats.
The jelly lab is
That's
run
over
by
that day.
Peter McNee.
They're fussy, they're difficult animals to look after. You have to be a bit of a man's lightness, I guess. They take a lot of work, you've got to do a lot of experimentation, you've got to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Today, one unusual species is about to leave the lab to make their public debut. Fried egg jellyfish.
We've never kept this species before.
They're just so delicate, they've got no hard parts whatsoever, they're so easily damaged.
We try not to scoop the jellyfish, but rather the water that the jellyfish is in, and we don't really want to pinch it against the side with the tongue. Alright, I'll probably just take 3, just to test it out, you know?
I can see why they call that.
Because if there's something wrong up there, I don't want to lose all my eggs in one basket, so to speak.
Ian has been preparing to put these fragile animals on display.
They're physically easily damaged, they need a very specialised tank. Away you go. It's called a chrysal tank. Chrysal is German for carousel because the water goes round and round.
By current, doesn't it? Yeah.
If you put it in a square
Like we
tank,
saw in,
it'll just get trapped in one of the edges instead of the bottom. So the chrysal tank has a circular flow. Effectively holds
just
the
as a
suspension. So it's a pretty
the aquarium.
specialized
They have one like that.
fish tank, really.
By carrots, so you can go around inside.